The chord pattern to Heart and Soul is fairly simple. It involves some major 3-note chords and a minor chord. Fairly simplistic, and you might think there's not a whole lot more we can do with that, but there is. Chances are if you hear a professional piano player jazzing up the chords to Heart and Soul, most likely they're using 6th chords and 7th chords to substitute for the major chords. So I'm going to show you 2 alternate chord patterns, both of which I've used many years successfully, so I know they work. So I'm going to play the first chord pattern at normal speed, then we'll break it down note by note. So that's in the C scale, so here's what we're doing. On the first chord, you're going to play the C note twice, 1 octave apart, followed by a C6th inverted chord. C6th inverted is E, G, A, and C. That's all it is. The next chord is A minor, so we're going to play the A note twice, 1 octave apart, followed by the A minor chord inverted. The A minor inverted is nothing more than E, A, and C. Now the third chord is sometimes played as F major and sometimes as D minor. We're going to combine them both. So what I'm going to do is play the D note 1 octave apart twice, followed by the F6th chord. The trick here is we're only going to play the F6 chord 1 time. The reason is the timing that would be filled by the second F6 chord will be filled by the transition into the last chord. So one more time, D, F6, 1 time. Now in the last chord, which is G, what we're going to do is this little half note drop with G flat down to G twice. So again, G flat, G twice, followed by a G6th chord twice. G6 is G, B, D, E. So now I'm going to back up and play the last 2 chords together so you can see how or why we only play the F6 chord 1 time. It'll just kind of flow, trust me. Alright? So finally what I'm going to do is play the whole thing real slowly so you can see what we did. There you have it. The second chord pattern is based upon the first chord pattern. So if you learn the first chord pattern, this will be fairly intuitive and easy. What I'm going to do is play the chord pattern at normal speed, then I'll slow it down, and instead of talking through the chord pattern, I will use graphics that I will overlay when I edit the video. So here's this second chord pattern at normal speed. Now I'll play it real slowly and I will overlay graphics to explain it. And that's it.